find quilting to be a pain, especially in the neck, hands, arms, or shoulders? Well, say hello to the Hummingbird free motion hoop and goodbye to all the struggles and strains. I'm so excited to show you our latest innovation in free motion quilting. And it's designed to bring back your flow and comfort and just make it that much easier. It's the Hummingbird hoop. It's time to move your way. If you're wondering what the Hummingbird hoop is, it is the newest way for you to quilt at home with your domestic machine with minimal space and ease the stress and strain on hands and arms and shoulders that traditional push quilting can cause. Let me show you how easy it is to set up the Hummingbird. First, though, we need to take some measurements of our machine. We're going to start by measuring the throat length. The throat length is from the base of your machine edge here to your needle here. The Hummingbird accommodates machine-sized throats from around 9 up to 13 inches. So the next part we're going to measure is this entire base portion, which is all the way from this edge of the back here all the way across to the edge of the chin. This number we need to write down because we're going to use this in our setup. And this one's just a little over 11 inches. For the first step, you're going to need the 2 side rails, the back left and right leg, the 2 smaller screws, and the 2.5 millimeter Allen wrench. You're going to take your side rail. There are 3 raised edges and a flush edge. That flush edge is going to go in your leg, and you want to make sure that you do it in such a way that those lift areas will go in there. Note that there are 3 indents, A, B, C, and D. In the manual, based on the length of your throat length and chin that we talked about, you're going to select the correct one. Mine is the C. Once I get it into the indent, you're going to lock it in place with the smaller screw. Repeat for the other side. For the next step, you're going to need the 2 side rails that you just assembled, the front rail, the right and left front legs, the 2 longer screws, and the 2.5 millimeter Allen wrench. To assemble, start by placing and matching up the divots with your front rail into one that's on the same side as the screw holes. Then place your side rail, pushing all the way through until the screw hole lines up with the empty hole that is here. Once it's in place, place the long screw to secure. Repeat for the other side. With our Hummingbird hoop all assembled, it's time to move it so it is now around your domestic machine. Just a couple of pointers though. Remember to follow your instructions that come with your machine for proper maintenance. Be sure that you've cleaned it, oiled it, all that fun stuff, and do some test stitches so you get the stitches that you want when you're free motion quilting. Remember that you are controlling the speed of your stitches by how you're going to move the hoop around your machine. Make sure that you select a work surface, such as a table that's as large as your mat. You're going to begin by unrolling your mat on your work surface. Decide the placement of your machine. Pull on the side blue tabs so that you can lower your legs on both sides. Remove your back rail and place the hoop around your machine. 2 choices for setup. One is the way I have set up here. You can also set the machine up this way depending on your preference for how you like to work. Now that I've shown you a couple of ways that you can use the hoop around and your choice of setup, let me show you how to finish the assembly. Start by removing your clamps. Place the take-up rail so that the lipped edge center one is facing inside of the hoop and twist it towards the inside. Once you've done that, it's time to adjust the height of your hoop using the buttons on the side here. You want to have a finger space between your take-up rail and the bed of your machine, so push these 2 blue buttons and pull up. You can also push them to push down and get to the closest click. Hear that click? Do the same for the front. You want it to be the same height as your back ones. Before you do your first project on your new Hummingbird hoop, be sure to use the included practice panel so you get really comfortable with how to free motion using this new innovative hoop. You'll find instructions for the panel also included with your Hummingbird, and this is going to include how to make a quilt sandwich, but we do have some videos to show you on how to basically prepare a quilt sandwich for zone quilting. To help you manage your fabric, the Hummingbird hoop comes with these elastic clips. They easily go on your frame with Velcro. You'll want to place 2 at the front, 2 at the back, and 1 on both sides. All right, we're ready to load our quilt sandwich. Before we get started, we need to take off all the clamps from our hoop. We're going to start by placing our quilt sandwich underneath the hopping foot of our machine. Following the training information is going to help you figure out your best placement on your new Hummingbird hoop. Once you get where you want to begin, we're going to place the take-up rail clamps on first. You're going to slide those on and give them a nice little twist. Any excess fabric you're going to roll up and use the elastic clips to hold it in place. Next, we're going to smooth out the fabric towards the front, and we're going to add our front rail clamps. Again, remember to give it that little twist to tighten. You don't want it too tight though. Roll up that excess material and use your front elastics to hold that excess in place. Now we're going to do the sides. Again, rolling up the excess material so that you don't get any drag when you start your free motion quilting. All right, and now you're ready to begin. All right, so now that you're all set up and threaded and ready to go, remember to put your foot down, pull up your bobbin, and start quilting your design. Check out some of our other videos on YouTube on zone quilting if you'd like some general tips and tricks on how to move your quilt to the next zone. So as you can see with the Hummingbird hoop, you get to move your way. If you can't wait to get yours, check out our website, graceframe.com, so you can order it today. And don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more great content. Until next time.